playing some PUBG, and that's just how it goes sometimes. Or sometimes you're in the middle of a menu and just happen to hit the wrong button and you just committed suicide by jumping out of a boat. Or back when they didn't ruin cars, you could still kill people, and yeah. Yeah, I think PUBG on Xbox is still a lot of spray and pray because the aim sucks so much. But you just gotta make the most out of it. This was my first solo match ever, and got lucky and really didn't see anybody for the vast majority of the match. And there at the very end, I got a couple of kills. One. Usually PUBG is really just getting lucky. I mean, you just gotta be at the right place at the right time. Or for somebody to make a mistake. Throwing a couple frag grenades out. Here he comes. With the AK on full auto. And again, get in position and just spray. Get the win. So, this is probably something you would probably want to avoid. If you and your team have like a motorcycle and a Jeep, avoid getting close to the Jeep with a motorcycle because it will cause the Jeep to flip over. Oh, it's time to get good. Big boys, big poise. Time to play some Fight Club on Dark Souls. And I've run through Dark Souls 3, I think 3 times completely so far, including the second DLC. This is fun to have a little Fight Club with your friends. Test out new weapons and stuff. But sometimes you have that one friend who has terrible connection and he kills you from like 20 feet away. Yeah. Yeah, Monster Hunter World. It's a game that I'm completely new to Monster Hunter. I've never played it before. This is an amazing game. Me and a bunch of friends got into this, and this particular hunt was the power couple, and it was awesome. I mean, it was a challenge, but it wasn't like insanely hard. Really becoming one of my favorite games. I'm definitely going to play a whole lot more of this. Definitely going to be putting up videos of this one. Probably be working on videos this next coming week. And plan on doing daily videos of probably Monster Hunter and... I'm trying to think, probably Monster Hunter, maybe 2K or Madden. Playing a little Madden. I'm a Green Bay fan, and I've been like trying to keep up with all the free agency stuff. The Packers brought in Muhammad Wilkerson and Jimmy Graham, and that's pretty good. The defensive line should be like rock solid. Nobody should be able to run against Green Bay's defensive line. The thing now is they have to bring in they got to bring in a cornerback, no doubt. But I'm saying bring in like Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie, somebody you can get not relatively not to say cheap, but you can bring him in like cheaper than some other people. Bring in Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie, bring in Tyrann Mathieu somehow, some way. Try to make the Tyrann Mathieu thing happen, and draft 2 corners, at least 2 corners, maybe 3. I'm saying maybe trade up and get, best case scenario, trade up and get Minkah Fitzpatrick and try to like get him to play more corner, like slot corner. Or if that doesn't happen, take one of the corners that falls to you at 14, and then take like somebody like Levi Wallace or Tony Brown. And I think the Packers could get both of them, having the first pick in the the first pick in the 4th and 5th round, since they swapped with Cleveland and picked up Deshaun Kaiser. I think the picks that they got from the Cleveland Browns, they could get 2 really solid corners in Levi Wallace and Tony Brown if they're still there. And that's going to be a big if, because those guys are solid corners, and I don't think they're getting enough credit. And the last piece to the puzzle for Green Bay is going to be an edge rusher. You got to have a pass rush. If you got quarterback sitting back there for 7 to 8 seconds, it doesn't matter how good your corners are, because somebody's going to get open. And if you want to see more, subscribe to the channel, and have an awesome day.